one, Toronto Ultra take it. Out of the 11 rounds we played, they found 7 first bloods. Keep an eye on Simp, he got blooded so many times for FaZe. Cannot let that happen if they want to tie this series up. Toronto Ultra are a very, very good Embassy Search and Destroy team now. And for Atlanta Faze, their first bloods over towards the start of the season were ranging up to the 80% mark. It's now loaded itself way, way down. It's a slow start to the map as both teams starting to posture. Atlanta Faze trying to find a route through on this attack.
It's a little bit of chess and not checkers.
Seeing them.
Information drip fed now. eBeezy and Hixie both posturing around this point. Scrap has been on Overwatch so far, and the door is open. eBeezy versus Hixie. This should be where the first blood comes from. Desperate to find something there. It's so much time that's been burnt by FaZe.
Atlanta Faze are just looking for Hixie. They know exactly where it is. The shots are in, and the shots are accurate. Hixie will fall, and now Atlanta Faze will start to kick into gear. If you're Toronto Ultra, you want to answer back very, very quickly. A fight about to go down over towards A side. Simple find insight. And for all that they've burnt this time, they broke them open in the right one. And Scrap is left alone in a 1 versus 4.
A sniper is a wonderful weapon, but it is not versatile and it is not easy to find it, but he will get Simp. It's still a 1 versus 3. They will throw shoulders all day. They will try and keep him away. Celium says, all right, won't chow that one again. 30 seconds for a miracle.
Oh, he's not far away from fighting Slasher as well. A couple of inches here and there, and Scrap is looking down the barrel of something potential, but not going to happen this time around. Really comes down to that first button. You've seen Atlanta Faze was just taking their time. They know there's no trophies, etc. Yet trying to figure out exactly what's going on. Hixie was caught in that corner over towards the laundry set for a long time. The stun gets through from eBeezy. They know he's still there. They spray through. It does the job. And as soon as that first blood comes through, you see them just kick into gear. They know that there's going to be at most 1 player left over towards the A side, and they force that issue. An attacking round over the FaZe in the very first one that was offered.
Good patience, good play. For Atlanta Faze, though, on the defense this time, it's much more aggressive. Scrap finds nothing on the cross here. That'll be called out very, very quickly. You can be worried about eBeezy with the first blood again in this round. Hixie will get it back on the Sip, though. Scrap looking for Celium, but he's good at snaking, and he's going to get away with it as well. It's now 2 versus 3. Atlanta Faze have control.
The difference maker there. Scrap looking over, thinking they're going to go from the crossover towards the A side. It was 3 men down middle alley. eBeezy runs down, throws the grenade through the window, and then backs on up and finds a third. Big round from eBeezy. It's looking like a 2-0 for Atlanta Faze, unless Scrap can pull off a madness again. A 1 versus 3 with the sniper has attack in hand. Bomb, very little chance of him picking this one up, and it's a tough round for Toronto to try and claw back.
Slasher says, all right, no, I know you've got the sniper. I'm really just not going to worry about it. A 1 versus 3 is much more difficult than a 1 versus 2. For Scrap, he has 30 seconds to play with, 30 seconds to figure out if he can do anything this round.
Time is just not on his side. eBeezy looking for something over towards this side if he can as well. It would, I believe, be his 3rd kill of the round. 15 seconds to go. He's a very, very noisy boy. eBeezy finds another one. Atlanta Faze picking Toronto Ultra apart here. And again, I think it comes down to just, if Scrap had held for a little bit longer, he would have seen the push coming in from mid-map. Chooses to move away, and as he does, Faze walk through that open door in the defense of Toronto Ultra. That's a very easy round from there when you find the first blood up top. You've got nobody putting that pressure on over towards that B site. And just about picking them apart. Good work from eBeezy and co. 2 did good and deservedly so.
For Ultra, they will have to adjust. I imagine that sniper probably goes away, if not this round, then the next. This time a little bit more aggressive. This is change up already from Atlanta Faze. Phoenix will get that first blood this time. Ultra finds something a little bit back, and he will get taken down. eBeezy finds it. He's 5-0. He sees Hixie. He got him. Oh my goodness. Gun wasn't in position. It didn't need to be. 6-0, eBeezy. They have the numbers again, Ton.
Oh, can't let that happen. eBeezy expecting the flank to possibly come through. He's called it correctly, but does he have the cover? The bomb's going down. He's already got his 6. Scrap looking for a moment, looking for a pick, but he needs to be the aggressor here. He will find him, but Celium will trade it. 1v2 for insight.
He's up top and alone. Knows where Celium is, knows where Slasher is. He's got to hope that one of them just makes a mistake. I don't think they will. Celium showing mechanics off in this game over and over again. No way to hit him, no way to get him. Insight will need a miracle against the master of the snaking genre himself.
If I speak. Yeah, I mean, what can you do? What can you do? The answer is very little.
I believe the correct answer is actually phase up, you can do it too.
Cellium smiling away. He couldn't care less about those boos. Not a single given from Cellium. Toronto Ultra, though, what's the readjustment here? I think that round is a much more winnable one. I think, you know, if Hixie finds that kill on Abizi, it's a very, very different round. You're looking at 3 versus 2. Gets gunned out of his socks. Not ideal. Toronto Ultra, can you find something in the search and destroy? It has been a limp performance so far. Faze have been very, very good. Toronto Ultra posturing here just a little bit, but Abizi and Co. being the aggressor as per usual.
Sim doesn't want to go for that wide chow. He knows that Scrap might be on the other side of it. Deny though, here he comes, the first blood monster himself. Dead silence active, about to run out.
A cruise missile is there and available. May well use it for information if he needs to. Slasher would have seen the glint of Scrap's sniper, and Simp will have seen Insight, who didn't see that coming whatsoever. Another first blood for the side of Atlanta Faze, and Abizi on the hunt himself.
The monster. Just lurking in the shadows. The nightmare on S&D. And they don't know where he is. That's the other thing. Ultra are going to be coming this. They're not sure of everything. Simp playing an objective sniper role here at the moment. There isn't going to be a player that gets through. CleanX is going to be there. Scrap gets one, but he gets cut down as well. Abizi strikes! He was waiting so long. Hicks is going to try and clutch it up, but no good. Atlanta Faze. They keep moving. Every time you think Ultra might have an opportunity, it is taken away from them.
It's Abizi who takes it away every single time. And he finds himself in that position, and just because of where he is, they're just saying, "No, probably just sit tight." He's crawling around, he doesn't need to make any noise, doesn't need to take any risks whatsoever. Atlanta Faze are sitting back, they know that the time is running out. Abizi staying alive every single second that ticks by. Another round beckons for Atlanta Faze. He snaps into gear when he needs to. 4-0 now. Toronto Ultra have offered very, very little. Come on, there you go, you get up. Ultra, what can you do to answer back to what has been flawless S&D from Faze so far?
5 kills, 4 rounds. Make it 6 kills in 5. They get the first blood. They must convert this one. They must stop the bleeding that has been going on. CleanX finds Abizi. They finally slide the giant before he can do anything coming through. 2 versus 4. Simp and Cellium.
Hugely important round. You've got to put this one to bed if you are Toronto Ultra. Simp has found himself in a good position though, and those cars do hurt when they explode. Scrap will have to back on down. Needs some up from the rest of his team. Shots coming in though, and CleanX will find another. Is this the resurgence that they need? Cellium will find one, but he's got 3 other members of Toronto Ultra to deal with, and a bomb to potentially plant.
He takes it on. It's no good. Ultra finally get one back, making it again themselves. That first blood, the conversion, everything they needed. So far, this game has been dictated by what Faze want to do on the map. They found the kills, they found the positioning. Ultra have not. And now, there is a hope. It is just a whisper in the darkness for Ultra. But if they can find a couple more rounds, take this away from Faze, there is an opportunity. But there is a reason Atlanta are so good at this map. Onto the attack. What do they choose? Maybe a big B hit coming in once again. 4 of them, but Slasher with a nade. Must have been a double nade over the top. It's been a play here from Faze.
The trophy not there. Could not shut down the defensive play that comes through from everybody. Talking everyone the CDR, everyone in ramp play. You get that grenade over, you slow down the B push, and all of a sudden, again, Toronto Ultra are at a massive, massive disadvantage. So what's the play? Do they wait for maybe some aggression to come in from Atlanta Faze? They have the first blood. They know they don't have to move. And Scrap going to continue to find kills. He's the only one, really, alongside CleanX, that's been able to do anything about this Atlanta Faze terror on this map. CleanX will pop out, find Abizi, but it's kicked into life again. Slasher finds one at Scrap. It's been all Faze so far.
It's going to be a double chow. He's going straight for it. CleanX being aggressive, but Cellium is waiting. Inside's Overwatch was not good enough. He's left alone. He's been a clutch player for them before, but it hasn't really been around this season quite as much. Will this be the beginning? 1 versus 3 for Insight. Finds the first. Now looking for more. Sim comes out the door, but no kill.
It's been so hard for Toronto Ultra to really do much yet. And we talk about the first Bloods being influential. It was another one from Faze. Toronto Ultra have managed to find themselves a couple, but that 3v4 rate we talk about so often, there are not many better teams on this map than Atlanta Faze at finding those small moments. 41% of the time when they've been first blooded, those 3v4 scenarios, Atlanta Faze are winning the round. 41%.
It's a very, very good conversion rate, and it kind of pays out. We spoke about Atlanta Faze in two different things. Their S&D was great, and then their hardpoint was great. Seem to flip-flop between the two of them at the moment. Let's see, can they convert this now fully? Bring this back to a tied game. They're on the attack again. We're on board with the first blood king himself. Highest statistics for getting a first blood. They rely on him time and time again to find the gap, but Insight will find Celium. And now Atlanta Faze, with all the time burned, with all the map given away, will have to find a way to get this 3v4 rocking.
3v4s mean very, very little to Atlanta Faze. They can find them in any given moment. Hixie trying to be the aggressor again, just slowing them down. Oh, Scrap's gonna miss that shot. That might just leave a door open. Hixie is here to try and help him out. Simp is gonna get his head picked up, finds the push, and will be taken down. Now a 4v2, Toronto Ultra trying to find a way back through. Great shots coming in from Scrap. Is there signs of life from Ultra? You need 4 more rounds.
I was gonna say, Simp was wearing the brown trousers there because he just needed to get away. Bullets whizzing past his head, not able to do it, and Hixie eventually takes down the BZ for the final kill of the round. For Ultra, it will not be a full sale, but it'll be really close if they can pull it off. 4 more rounds uncontested is what they need.
Atlanta Faze just play this one so well. Last time around, the first bloods were so crucial for Toronto Ultra to try and find the win on what has felt like an invincible map for Atlanta Faze. 5-2 up now. Looking to try and secure this one. The nades over, not going to land this time. Potential for Toronto Ultra, but again, the nades do land, but just a little bit later. Atlanta Faze hold on to them, and while the nades are landing everywhere they need to, if you're Atlanta Faze, Scrap is left alone. The cruise missiles coming in. Sayonara, map number 3 we go.
It does not end with a bang, other than that of a grenade, a team kill at the worst possible time into a trade. And Ultra, there are no polite words for that S&D. Faze took them to task. They square up on Faze's best S&D, and they proved it with, what are you doing? Redo your vetoes.
Beat them on it last time, Toronto Ultra, and Faze went, yeah, fool me once. You know the saying, I don't. You get the point. Really good performance from Faze in the game, the first bloods. Well, mostly tell the story. 3 coming in from Ultra, they find 2 of those rounds because of it. First deaths from Hixie, though, that's something I kind of want to point out. Yesterday in the game where they were going up against Thieves, he was finding themselves in those positions time and time again to make the plays for Ultra. Gunny wasn't there then. You think about back to that round of Babizi when he found that way through over towards the B side and Hixie gets absolutely gunned. All of a sudden you're looking at a 5-3 scoreline there. It's a little